Stephen James Dixon, what's good? Go to the website, stephenjamesdixon.com. Order the book, Men Don't Heal We Ho, over the right. First, holler at the wife. Happy Mother's Day. Let me get that. Let me get that close up because I love that picture right there. Get the close up of the wife. Ooh, look at that. Almost dropped it. Not gonna drop it. That's the wife. Don't be trying to be friends with her on Facebook. She don't really do that. Don't be messaging me saying why your wife don't be friends with me. Like she don't get down like that. She basically about me and the fam. She ain't all trying to be friends with a million people or whatever. Today we talking about anger management. Dealing with two couples today where they just think that they can be angry and do whatever they want to do just because they're upset or frustrated or emotional. It's amazing to me that I have these couples who don't understand that you don't get to talk to your spouse like they some dude off the street or some chick, from the strip club or whatever. Like you just can't. One of the things I have to be able to do is restore the institution of marriage and restore the title of a husband or the title of wife, right? And so it's a certain level of respect that we have to be able to pay those titles. And so when you're a husband, you cannot disrespect your wife. She's the one person that you have to respect. You know what? Disrespect everybody else. I told a woman today, I said, you know what? Disrespect your mom and your dad and your kids and your family and your sorority and your neighbors. But don't disrespect your husband. I told a man today, he said that I asked my wife to do something and she didn't do it the first time. And then I asked my wife to do it again and she didn't do it the second time. By the third time, I'm cussing. That's what he said to me. And I'm like, did you earn the right to cuss your wife out? Like where's the point system? Where's the scale? Like, does she know when she's at like 10 points, all of a sudden, dude, you get cussed out like a game, like you win the prize, you get to cuss out? Like, it's ridiculous. You can't earn credits. There's no credit in marriage. Not like that. You can't earn anything to disrespect, intentionally hurt, or have malice intent on your partner, especially not your partner. And I'm shocked and surprised and appalled really at the lack of filters that we have when dealing with our significant others. And what I mean by filter is, every day we have people that go to work and they get mad at their boss, but they don't cuss them out. They have a filter. They know where they are. They know where they're at, so they don't just go off, right? You got your homegirl that made you mad, but you don't cuss her out because that's your homegirl, and you know that if you cuss her out, you might have to fight her because that's how she get down. You got your brother, you don't cuss him out because he a thug. He just got out of prison anyway. So you cuss him out, he mess around, shoot you, he don't care. He real like that, right? And so all these other people you can't cuss out, but you want to cuss out your husband. Right now I got 5 couples. I got one woman who spit in her husband's face in front of his daughter. I got another woman who said that her husband got what, I don't use no vulgarity. She basically said that her husband's job ain't ish. Just, he don't make no money. He a broke ASS ninja. That's what she said about her husband. Can't get no more disrespectful than that. I got another wife that said her husband was not measuring up to what she thought he should be as a husband in front of her small children, their small children. I mean, I just got too much disrespect. I got a man that called his wife out the B word on Mother's Day. On Mother's Day. I'm tripping. Like, I talked to him like, man, I'm celebrating my wife right now, and I can't really do this with you, but I need you to not do this on Mother's Day, right? And so, I mean, I couldn't believe he was doing that on Mother's Day. And he had his reasons to him, he felt like she was disrespectful in front of the kids. This is that couple. And I was just like, dude, not on Mother's Day. Not on Mother's Day. Don't do this on Mother's Day. And it's just, you can't get credit. You can't have filters. you got to put a filter in your mouth to say, I'm talking to a significant other, someone that invests in my life. No matter how unhappy you are, they invest in some way. If they made a lunch for some kids, if they did some homework for some kids, they dropped the kid off at school, took a kid to basketball practice, they invested. They swept the floor, they washed the dish, they cooked a little bit, whatever. They invested in your life. So that person you don't disrespect, right? No matter what, you can't earn the right or the ability to disrespect, right? So with our women, man, what you got to learn about men is respect to us is like love to y'all. When you disrespect a man, what you're really doing is saying, I don't love you. Because respect is that important to the man, right? And so we just gotta be careful. Women are always quick to say, you're not a man, or you're not a husband, or you're not being a father. And some of those things may or may not be valid, but that's not your place to tell a man that he's not a man. It's not your place. That's not what you got. If you got valid or gripes that you really want to discuss, we got to find more constructive ways to have these conversations. And these are conversations. These are not judgments. You don't get to make that judgment. You're not God. You're not their parent. You're not in a position, and it's not going to be beneficial. It's not going to help the situation. You're not going to be able to sit your husband down and say, you're not a man. And he said, oh, really? How can I be a better man? That's not going to work. You just find another way to communicate your problems that you have. And men don't tell women that they're not a woman or they're not a mother or a wife. We don't do that to women. But we do hurt love. And love is what's important to women. So to our men that's watching, the woman has to feel loved. It's not enough to tell a woman you love them. They have to feel loved. So I say this to men all the time, just very simple. Does your wife feel loved? And you'd be surprised how many men, well, I told her I love her. Well, she should know I love her. Well, I married her. And I'm like, no, just tell me, how do you think that your wife feels loved right now? Does she feel like she's wrapped in love? And you'd be surprised just the responses I get, man, from men who just don't get it at all. That's why you just got to go and take your love capacity quiz so you know if you know how to love your wife or not. Last thing is the intimidation that we got men doing, like with their wives. Men, we're protectors. We're providers. We provide security, stability, structure. We can't intimidate those we're in charge of protecting. I had a man put his finger in his wife's face today, threatening to throw her out a window. I'm ready to call the police myself. Luckily, the man apologized, said that he spoke out of anger, agreed that it was inappropriate, said that he would never touch his wife. Wife agreed that he had never touched her. But it's unacceptable. It's not excusable. I don't condone anywhere near close to that. And we talked a great deal about that. And we just can't intimidate those we in charge to protect. Just leave y'all with that for today. Like I said, take the Love Capacity quiz, lovecapacity.com. Tweet your score, #LoveCapacity. StephenJamesDixon.com. Get the book. What else we got going on? Go to the website, StephenJamesDixon.com. Sign up for coaching. I usually work with about 5 couples at a time, so sign up for coaching. That's on StephenJamesDixon.com /coaching. Check that out. Holla at me. Share the video with your friends.